Coming up, we've got the Cooperstown Legends taking on the Cooperstown Legends. Bob Feller will be taking the mound for the Cooperstown Legends. His ERA was phenomenal last year, folks, way under 1. Nolan Ryan will take the hill for the Cooperstown Legends.
Jeannie, all I have to do is give you one number and you know who I'm talking about. 5,714 career strikeouts. The Express, Nolan Ryan. There's a total that's likely to go untouched and unbeaten for generations, as Ryan sits right at the very top of the list for all-time total career strikeouts. And he got there with an intimidating fastball that got up into triple digits and pure longevity as he pitched for 27 seasons in the major leagues, right up to age 46 in 1993. Nolan Ryan, the starting pitcher today.
Thanks, Steve. Now let's take you out for some baseball. John?
Hello, everyone. This is John Miller alongside my longtime partner, Joe Morgan, and we should have a pretty good matchup here in this one. Now, we're just about to get this game started, but here's maybe a dumb question, Joe, but do you think the Legends have a chance in this one?
Mike Schmidt is not just your classic slugger. He's one of the strongest athletes that have ever played this game. This guy had so much power, many of his home runs seemed effortless. And he would be special enough if only for his power numbers. But this guy played third base with the best of them. He's got 10 gold gloves to prove it, and he was one of my favorite teammates.
Nolan Ryan will be doing the pitching. His ERA swung on and grounded towards the hole. Schmidt over to first for out number 1.
Nice play by the third baseman to keep his head down, then simply come up throwing.
One out, nobody on. The pitch. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a grounder to first. McCovey, and he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
Nice play over there at first just to keep that one for himself.
On defense, the Cooperstown Legends will look like this. Two outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. He throws. Swing and a line drive.
And a great catch.
So they go down in short order. Now we go to the last of the first, and we have no score. Ground ball to short. Robinson. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Here's the batting order for the Cooperstown Legends. Reggie Jackson is the big, powerful cleanup man. Base is empty with 1 out. And he delivers. Swinging a soft liner to the right side. And that goes through a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Now let's take a look at the men who are umpiring today's game.
And John, we have a quality team of umpires today. This game should run smoothly. You got to be careful if you're pitching here, John. He's got some pretty good wheels over at first base, and he isn't afraid to swipe a base in this situation. Most pitchers are trying to keep the fastball down around the knees. That one's just a little too low.
Now he sets. Here's the 1. There's a swing, and the ball hit well. Dead straight away, center field. Ashburn at the warning track as he makes the catch.
This is some awesome advanced scouting. They had the outfield playing back, so he was in the right position to make this play.
He was so great in the postseason, they named the month of October for him. Here's Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Berra places his target on the outside edge of the plate. A dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit in the air to left center. And he makes the catch. No runs on a hit and one man left on. After one, then we have no score. The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next. Harmon Killebrew will try and cause some trouble leading off in the next inning.
That was just about as middle of the plate as you can get. You just kind of shake your head if you're the hitter on that one and say, I should have swung at that.
That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, the pitch. And he sends this one in the air towards center. Yount is in his tracks as he puts this one away. Kaline will get his first plate appearance of the game right here. Nobody on base with 1 out. He deals. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes. Oh, good sharp curveball there. Now he's in front, 0-2.
Most pitching coaches will tell you if you're going to miss, miss low, not high.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a ground ball foul to the left side.
Good curveball there, but it broke too far off the plate. He didn't even have a choice. He couldn't swing at that one.
The 2-2 pitch.
A great pitcher changes the eye level of the hitter. Upstairs, then downstairs.
The 3-2 pitch. Line foul toward first. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one bounced foul to the left. Bench moves his target over to the inside. This one swung on and hit on a line. Smith is there as he puts it away for the out.
You're not going to hit a ball harder than that and not get a knock. The shortstop just happens to be right there.
And here's everybody's favorite, a 3-time MVP, one of the great all-time catchers, Yogi Berra, coming to the plate. He kicks, he throws. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Slider just misses the black, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way.
If you can keep up your accuracy with pitches like that and then mix in a nice breaking ball, you're doing a great job.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground. Smith. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On now to the last half of the second. Still no score. The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. Willie Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Mazeroski from his knees. Got him. What a play. Stargell is going to have a shot to get something done right here. One out, nobody on.
Well, he tried to get him to chase that backdoor pitch, but the guy laid off of it. Nice job by the hitter.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. A liner headed for the hole. Robinson is there, and he puts it away. Bench steps up and will have his first plate appearance of the game right here. Bases empty, 2 down. First pitch to him.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Killebrew. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets him. Wow. On the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. The pitch. The 0-1 pitch is a curveball for strike 2. This one swung on and hit in the air. Yount is right there, and he hauls it in.
And he's pitching well right now. That's 7 straight he's retired.
One out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air toward foul territory, down the left field line. On the ground to short. Smith. And he throws to first in time for out number 2. Feller will get his first crack at it. Bases empty, 2 down here. First pitch, here it comes. Little too eager there, and he's behind no balls and 2 strikes. He throws. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. That one falls in there for a base hit.
That will go as their first hit in the ball game, and it comes here in the 3rd. Now let's see if they can capitalize on it.
Runner at first with 2 down. Here's one high and inside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Low and inside. Ball 2, 2-0. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. On the ground to second. Morgan. From his knees. He got him. Now that is a Gold Glove play. No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd in a scoreless ball game. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Robin Yount is due up next, and you always have to be careful with him. Berra sets up camp on the outside part of the plate for this one. On the way.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Berra gives him the target down and away from the hitter.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Slider just off the corner, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. This one is swung on and lined softly toward the middle.
John, he's settled into quite a groove here. That's 6 in a row he's set down.
Ryan is getting his first look in the batter's box today. Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch on the way.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Ground ball to short. Rizzuto on the first. 2 down.
That shortstop's right there to glove it, and then fires to first base for the out.
2 outs, nobody on. He kicks, he throws.
Popped him up.
Musial
Is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. And they go quietly this half inning. We're through 3 here at the ballpark in a scoreless ballgame.
the 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up. Stan Musial up second in the inning, and he's going to be awfully tough to deal with.
Well, you get that fastball down and in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
The 1-0 pitch on the way.
He checked his swing, but they're going to appeal that call. No swing there. They thought they had him, and I thought they had him. First base umpire. Ground ball up the middle. Smith.
And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Musial
Will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, none on.
Swings and sends this one right up the chute, way up there near second base. Smith on the run, and he gets to it for the out.
Harmon Killebrew steps up. He's got a lifetime batting average of .256. His career home run total is at .573 for now.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Bench moves over to the inside with his target this time. He wants to get the ball in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And that one is just off the corner. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Schmidt is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
He throws.
Oh, he missed that one by a mile. 0-1.
Berra shows him he wants the ball down and away from this hitter.
Swinging a soft liner to the right side. He's got it. What a play.
John, these are the kind of outs you get when you're pitching well. That's 9 in a row he's set down.
I like what's going on out there, Joe. Let's take another look on the replay here.
Well, your manager will tell you, John, minimize your chances of error, keep focused, and play the game on an even keel. They did exactly that.
Here's a big, heavy curveball in there for strike 1.
He delivers.
And he watches one miss, low one outside. 1-1. One ball, one strike, the pitch. Good looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third.
That one gets through and for a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Jackson
Will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, man on first.
First pitch to him.
This is a great pitch. He just caught the outside corner, and it's also up.
Now a throw over, but he's back in time.
He kicks, he throws.
Takes one off the plate for a ball. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1. He's at the belt. Now the 2 hit in the air to center field.
And in there, at least for a single, as he gets it down.
Johnny really got a hold of that one and just scoots it by the infielders for a base hit.
McCovey will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, runners at first and second.
First pitch, here it comes.
Hit sharply right down the line. And it's through. That's a base hit. And the throw to the plate. Safe at the plate. He beat the throw. Stargell
will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
With the lead and a slow runner, I'm not risking a steal in this situation, John. You got to depend.
Swung on and hit in the air to right center. And it's in there, base hit.
Here comes the throw to the plate. And he scores. So he's aboard after knocking in the run. Bench
will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runners at first and third, only 1 out. Here it comes.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1.
Berra sets his target low and on the outside.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Changeup, called strike. It's 2-1.
Berra sets up shop on the inside part of the plate now.
On the ground to third.
Robinson to second for 1 and 2. A double play.
The Cooperstown Legends get 4 hits in the inning and push 2 runs across the plate.
4 innings in the books here at Yankee Stadium.
The Legends lead it 2-0.
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Al Kaline will be the first man up.
And he sends this one in the air towards center.
That should be a base hit.
Leadoff man's aboard. Let's see how they decide to play it here.
Berra
will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
First pitch on the way.
Good fastball here. That's like watching a mini rocket go by.
Bench. He wants this one up and in and make that hitter very uncomfortable.
Lined hard to the right side.
The pitch.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Schmidt gets one at second, and they get two. A great double play. Right around the horn, around the bases, third to second to first, a double play.
Well, the manager loves that. He says, keep getting the job done.
Robinson
Will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
The dive, and what a spectacular play.
First pitch to him.
Great pitch, tumbling down and away sharply, but it catches the corner anyway.
He delivers.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
We'll have to see where he goes now. That inside fastball just froze the hitter.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
That fastball just about had him, and it's 2-2 now. Two pitch. Fastball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. The 3-2 pitch. On the ground to first.
Killebrew. He is out at first. Nice play by the pitcher getting over.
Nice play.
Ryan
Will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, nobody on. And he delivers.
Here's a swing, and he pops it up.
Berra.
Is there, and he puts this one away.
Morgan.
Will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes.
Ground ball to second. Mazeroski.
From his knees. Got him. What a play. Nothing doing here this half inning. We've played 5 full.
Cooperstown is leading
2-0.
For the benefit of those of you just catching up with us now, this is John Miller along with Joe Morgan bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next. Richie Ashburn will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Bench moves over to the outside and motions for that ball to be up in the strike zone.
A lot of times you'll chase the high fastball because you see it better, but that one was away also, so he was able to lay off.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field.
And it is starting to head out toward the wall, and he's thinking extra bases. Hayes stops at second with a 2-bagger. Nobody out, a runner at second. Here's the pitch.
Too high. Ball 1. Now he sets. Here's the 1. There's a swing and a ground ball.
Smith
And he throws on to first for the out. One away. Ashburn will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
One man out, one man on. A runner at second.
First pitch on the way. Inside and low. 1 ball, no strikes.
Bench places his glove on the inside part of the plate and down around the knees.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
Well, with a man on second and 1 out, they're giving him first base intentionally, Joe.
Well, a hit here should score the man from second base, so obviously they're looking for a double play.
Rizzuto will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Not a lot of speed out at second, John, but they don't really need a stolen base here.
He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Jackson roams over and puts it away for the out.
This one's heading for the alley, but the ball has too much air underneath it, and the right fielder slides over to put it away. Well, John, they've got a lot of speed over at first base right now. Might not be a bad idea to try to swipe a base and get that runner in scoring position.
Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
The pitch. Uh-oh. Now they can start running. He throws on to third.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is.
And they're a strike away now from getting out of this jam and keeping the lead intact.
The 1-2 pitch. Got it. And he has been beautiful through 6, although a long way to go yet, Joe.
Boy, he's brought the good stuff with him today, John.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at the curve. 0-1.
Berra sets his target very low in the zone, down maybe by mid-shin.
This is swung on, and a liner
Rizzuto
goes over and puts it away.
That's a great play at shortstop. He makes it look like a routine play, but it was a lot more difficult than that.
Yeah, you get a little stinging sensation in the hand when the ball is hit that hard at you.
Yes, it does.
He throws.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. This one is into the gap, rolling toward the wall.
Now over to second, and he is safe at second base.
Jackson, with the single his last time, will be the batter.
Man on second, 1 out.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, and he dives back safely.
1 out, runner at second.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
John, he's just got to make some solid pitches here. Don't worry about the guy on second base because he's not a threat to steal.
First pitch, here it comes.
They've surveyed this situation, and here's the conclusion. Don't pitch to this guy. Give him 4 wide ones.
Well, that's saying something, John, because they're adding a base runner, and that's less of a risk than pitching to him.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
He spins and throws back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
1 out, runners at first and second.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. A dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on the way.
Here's a swing, and look out. It's off the pitcher and bounces away.
The throw's there, and he is out.
They get the sure out at first, but now both runners advance.
Kaline really showed some incredible balance and throwing skills right there. I am very impressed, Joe, at how he was able to do this one.
Great play by the second baseman. I had to do this sometimes, but you're always weighing the options of settling down before you throw or throwing immediately. Sometimes you just have to throw it immediately or the play is already over. Here he made a terrific off-balance throw. Well, he missed down and in. I don't think they were trying to throw it there, but that's where it ended up.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Well, you get that fastball down and in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. He tried to launch that knuckler, but he missed it. 2-1. He sets. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a fly ball deep down the line and right. Kaline is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Cooperstown Legends pick up no runs on 1 hit, and they strand a couple. On to the 7th inning we go.
Cooperstown has the edge, 2-0. The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up. Harmon Killebrew will try and cause some trouble leading off in the next inning. Here's a swing and a liner into left center. And they can't cut it off. It will roll to the wall. He throws to second. He's safe. He just beat the play at second.
And it's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Kaline
Will be the batter. Base hit his last time up.
There's a runner at second. No outs yet. Pitch on the way.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. He's at the belt. The 1-0 swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Schmidt.
And his throw is in time for out number 1. Berra will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
1 out, a runner on second.
First pitch, a slider in there. 0-1.
He deals.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Well, you try to get the hitter to chase that riding fastball, but he wouldn't chase that one.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field.
Young
Is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up on him and hits one in front of them. Great range to hustle in and make the play.
2 outs and a runner on second. And he delivers.
Looks at a first pitch curveball in there for a called strike. This one's hit high in the air to shallow right.
Morgan
Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. The Legends are frustrated yet again, and that's now 7 shutout innings.
time of the 7th inning stretch here, and
Yankee Stadium. The Legends lead 2-0. It's the last third of the batting order coming up. Johnny Bench will be coming up first. He's always dangerous. Starts him out with a knuckler for a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Musial is there, and he puts it away.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Yount will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch.
Well, he tried to hit the inside corner. That one just moved off the plate in. A lot of movement, though.
Now the 3-1 delivery. And the knuckler floats in there. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he just cannot time that thing. That is out number 2.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner. Man, it was a good battle, but the pitcher finally got him, but it took 6 pitches to do it.
Yeah, the guy had a pretty determined at bat up there, but this guy's got pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Ryan will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Base is empty, 2 down. The pitch. Pitch on the way. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh, man, the big hook, and he struck him out. The side is retired. That inning didn't last long. We'll move ahead to the 8th. Cooperstown is leading 2-0. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Richie Ashburn will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. First pitch to him. Swing and an easy ground ball to short. Schmidt. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
This is a nice play, starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
1 out, nobody on. That one is lofted in the air. Yount is right there, and he hauls it in.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
Ashburn will step in. He drew a walk his last time. 2 outs, nobody on. He delivers. Ground ball headed for the middle. Morgan, and he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Legends still can't buy a run as they've been held scoreless here through 8. Here comes Cooperstown in the home half of the 8th. The Legends on top, 2-0.
It'll be
Swing and a hot shot. Look out, it's off the pitcher.
now over to first.
And the throw is too late. He's in there, an infield single.
Runner at first.
Fastball in the dirt that time, and he lays off.
Berra calls for it to be to the outside.
A throw back to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Now he sets. Here's the one, and he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out.
Lemon, and he makes it there easily without a play.
Schmidt will be the batter. He doubled his last time.
No one out, and runners at first and second.
A throw back to second, and he dives back safely.
Now they've got a lead here, John, but it's still a fairly close ball game. Let's see with all that speed at second base if they're willing to put the pressure on by trying to steal a base. You know, John, some managers start playing it safe when they get a lead. But I think when you've got a fast guy at second base as they do now, stealing a base should always be an option. That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a drive. Deep left center.
Home run, a 3-run shot. A 3-run homer and a 2-run lead in a tight ball game. Suddenly it's a 5-run lead, starting to look a little more lopsided. Schmidt piles up more RBIs here and picks up a progressive power performer nod for his day.
And you have to recognize the guys who get it done like this, John. When you come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you just have to get the bat on the ball and make something happen. And this was a textbook example of how to get the job done.
And time is called, so we'll see if they want to make a move right here or maybe just want to buy a little extra time for the bullpen.
I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitches here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Jackson will be the batter. He walked his last time.
Bases are empty. There's nobody out.
First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a soft liner to short.
Rizzuto
Is right there to put it away. McCovey will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
Base is empty with 1 out. He throws.
And he sends this one in the air towards center.
It falls and in there. Base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Stargell
will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Runner at first, 1 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
That was crazy. Don't let any more get by you.
On the way.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
Berra wants this one right on the outside edge or maybe a little bit off.
Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
That one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field.
K-line
Is there, and he gloves it for the out.
They wisely backed up those outfielders before the play. So he was right there to put this thing away. Great coaching.
Roberts is going to be brought in to pitch. His ERA is phenomenal. It's just been a nightmare for hitters every time this guy's on the mound this year. Bench
Will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
2 outs, a man on first. Here it comes.
Ooh, tight rotation there, and it just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. And a throw over to first, but he's back in time. He's at the belt, the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to second.
Mazeroski
Throws to first, and the side is retired. The Legends strike for 3 more runs here and widen their lead even further. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. The Legends lead it 5-0.
And the 2, 3, 4 spots will be coming up next. Stan Musial is due up second in the next half inning.
Anytime the ball is breaking towards you and you hit the top of it, man, you might hit it off your shin. Be careful.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Had him looking for something else there, but it just misses. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. And it drops, a base hit.
So with nobody out, he's aboard. Musial
will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
1 man on, nobody out.
And a throw over to first. And he dives back safely. First pitch to him. This one's grounded foul outside of first.
He kicks, he throws. Pops him up.
Smith is there, and he puts this one away for the out.
Perry will be the new pitcher in the game. He did not have a victory last year.
That was a great performance by the starter. I might have let him continue, but you can't fault the decision to turn to the bullpen right here.
With 1 out, there's a runner at first.
They throw over to first. A dive, but he's back in easily.
The pitch. A check swing, but they're going to appeal that call. And ruled a swing by the umpire, so a strike will be added on the count.
He lays off the changeup. It's a good pitch, but it's 1-1. And a throw over to first. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Morgan over to second for 1. And that's 2. A double play.
The Cooperstown Legends
Are able to win this ball game pretty handily, Joe. Nothing like having a little home cooking when you're playing a ball game, is there? And they certainly looked like they were very happy to be here at home.
And John, as a player, you always like having that 10th man on your side, and these fans provided that lift today.
Mike Schmidt is our 2K Sports Player of the Game. And Joe, he really was the hitter that came through big in the clutch for his club tonight. Neither team had a whole lot in the way of offense, and I think that's why his performance had such a big impact on the win.
Well, a triple is the hardest kind of hit to get, and sometimes you get lucky, but no such luck today. Having said that, he still showed off impressive ability and presence up there, raking the ball time and again in a winning effort.
That does it for today's game. Until next time, John Miller for Joe Morgan saying thanks for joining us this afternoon.